we're live. Let's wait a second until people come in. This is our build in public call. We had the crazy idea to build upcoach blocks in public together with the upcoach community. Pretty excited about this. It's Mert and I are very passionate about building cool things fast, and in this format we can just like add lots of blocks in upcoach. And the first one that we want to build, or that we actually already almost completed, is the Wheel of Life block. Context: Wheel of Life is a something I'm using in my Managing Happiness program. Actually, I can share my screen to show what this is. 1 second. Share my screen. So this is a Wheel of Life, and I'm currently having it on my website, not inside of upcoach. I'd love to have this inside of upcoach in the program, so people can rate something from 1 to 10. I do mindset, physical health, emotional health, career and finance, and relationships. And then this creates the Wheel of Life. It's like a thing to reflect, and very useful in a coaching scenario, and also like to self-reflect on which areas you want to work on. And so, yeah, this is what we start building. This is what we'll nerd out on today. We have like people coming in. By the way, if you want to go to the chat and wherever you're viewing this from, a bunch of you are on YouTube. You can type in where you're dialing in from. Mert and I are in Bodrum, Turkey, and Mert's in the office, and I'm at home in my home office. Don't be shy. Yeah. By the way, it's quite Mert. I'm a recovering introvert. I overcame this a while ago, and Mert is in the process right now. So a year ago, I would have probably had to torture him to do this. Hey, Ceylan from in Istanbul, also in Turkey. John in Toronto, Canada, and Bart is from Amsterdam, one of my favorite cities. Beautiful. So, in general, the concept of these building blocks, and Emrys here as well, our head of product, we want to build apps for you, the upcoach community. And so we'd like to hear from you what kind of apps you would like to see. And this, to be clear, we have a feature request area in the forum, and we have the building blocks area in the forum. Feature requests are like, hey, I'd like to chat to this, or like it's this thingy here. We want to only focus on the building blocks contained in the block, a simple thing that we can rock out for you in 2 weeks or so. So we want to collect your feedback and your ideas inside of our forum. Learn.upcoach. I'm going to share this real quick here. So, oops, let me close this. So here we have the building blocks area in the forum, and here you can drop in your idea that you would like to see, and then the community can chime in. And if we get lots of upvotes, basically likes, then we will consider this, talk to you if you want to jump on a call like this with us, and then we will discuss your block. And after this block is built, it's available for everybody. So that is the idea. We'd love a video player that allows, then just okay. Yeah, please add it to the form if you're in there. Beautiful. Mert, I'm gonna pass the scepter or the mic over to you, and
All right.
you can.
Yeah. So let's start with a mind map. By the way, we already started building this, but we will go through what we've built so far. And the main goal of this webinar is basically to collect more ideas in what we can do more, and then continue building the Wheel of Life block, and then publish it. All right. So of course we want to um, keep the scope limited in order to make this feasible, like, because in the short term we want to ship uh, a block every 2 weeks. It's a like very challenging goal, but so in order to do that we have to figure out like, hey, this feature is cool but this feature can come later. We will be also open sourcing these blocks so everyone can build on or improve on these things. So,
And by the way,
yeah,
keep comments coming. We're happy to engage. This is the idea, to engage with you, not just have two talking
yes,
heads here.
yeah, exactly. So we are building a Wheel of Life block, and as all we know, Wheel of Life basically helps people assess their overall life satisfaction and identify areas of improvement, right? And it's mostly useful for uh, making lacking areas visible, demonstrating progress, check-ins, reflecting, discovery, problem solving, visualization, even visualization, and also helping people decide which areas to set goals around. With that said, from these use cases, we already implemented a few core features. So we have, which I will also show the block in a few minutes. We have Wheel of Life templates, so coaches
By the
can.
way, guys, is this readable? In case it's not readable, we can zoom in or do something, just from sizing perspective. Just want to check in.
Yeah, let me see. What is this? Better? Okay, so yeah, we basically implemented Wheel of Life templates. So it's not just the standard Wheel of Life areas, categories we have. Coaches can create their own Wheel of Life templates with custom colors and custom categories. And also, um, you can have more than one Wheel of Life block in a single program, which allows you to have different templates inside the same program. And you can also enable or disable clients to see each other's Wheel of Lives and how does it look. The similar thing that we have with the tasks and smart documents and drive blocks. And we also keep a record of every change that's or every update on the Wheel of Life, so your clients and you or coaches can see the progress, the change, the improvements that's being made. So I will just switch to my browser to show you what we have
Built so
here.
far, yeah.
Yes, sure. So this is not the final design. This is not the final UX. This is just an heads up. Like this is still in development. So we have two Wheel of Life blocks here, and in the admin area, also we have under the apps, installed apps. You can see we have a settings link here, which when I click, I can manage the templates. So I can add as many categories I like to, and also set separate categories for each, separate colors for each category, and I can have as many templates as I want. And from the program settings on the program editor, So we have this. The names are going to change, the icons, of course. We can drag and drop this chart icon or wheel of life block, right? And it will create a new block here on the program, which from here you can set, hey, on this block, I want to show this template, and I want whether the members can see each other's results or not. Is there a reason why the settings are in admin area? Yeah, so that's a great question, Hazy. So the settings, actually, we have settings here, but these settings basically configure the block, this block instance. But the settings here actually configures the whole Wheel of Life app. So again, you can create templates, manage all those templates, etc. But when you go to the main settings under the program block, you basically configure the settings for just this block only. And so you can have like 4, 5, 6, or as many as you want here in the program. And if you right now I'm a coach, so I can impersonate users if there are like other members in the program, and also I can go through the history, change of history, and see how it looks at that specific time. This is still work in progress. Instead of, in my opinion, instead of recording all the updates, we should keep record of daily state of a wheel of life instead of minutes or hours. So yeah, this is where we are right now, and we are looking for areas that we can make this better. We already have some ideas, which we will also be sharing on this call, and also where let's see where we can take this together, basically.
Yeah, tech stack mastery. Thank you for your input, Vision. Let me just put this on the screen. He said visioning goals, settings, and tasks would be nice to have an interrelated block. A client can manage this. There's an app on the iPad called LiveWheel, which I just installed. Thank you. Check it out. They do a good job of this, and it's an interesting thing. I have in my coaching program called Managing Happiness. I have also vision, mission, and values. It's like I have this in a smart document. Actually, let me see if I have something that's too. I think there's nothing that personal in there, and it's just mine. Let me just share my screen. It's real quick. So I'm currently doing it like this. I have like my goals, core values, vision, mission, and then some goals set, and my personal OKRs. And so yeah, this is one way of doing this. But I agree. I'd like to have this in a simpler one place where people can manage everything. So I'll check this one out. Thank you. Okay.
So can the new block be used in smart documents, courses, and agendas, or on the programs? Yeah, the goal is to introduce these custom blocks to everywhere where it makes sense. All right, but right now, like we are going step by step. Right now, our or we can only extend the programs. We can only develop custom blocks for programs. We will extend this to other areas too, but we are starting with only programs right now. And in time, we will also introduce, as you said, the courses, agendas. You will be able to add a wheel of life block to a course. So once a lesson gets released, you can assign a wheel of life to that person, to your clients. But again, for now, we are just working on program blocks.
So in terms of extending the Wheel of Life system as we currently have it, one thing that I'd like to have is that in order to share my screen again, in order to get to these scores here, or whatever they are, I'd like to have people answer questions. Like a set of like 5 questions about their health, and each one is like a certain, have they score them. The average of this will then determine where they stand in the health section. and then the same for relationships, etc. And then give you, the coach, the flexibility to determine these questions and the categories. I think that's the best way to help people to really figure out what they how they feel about these areas in their life. And
So, so introducing a questionnaire to calculate the score of the categories, basically, right?
correct. And you have like one question here. Let me just show this one. Like, get notified as a coach that someone filled out a smart doc or has not filled out a smart doc within X days. Yeah, that's a really good one. I'd like to have this as well. Yeah, I have it right now with I want to say or has not completed a lesson within X days. Yeah, Mert, say something smart. My daughter just came in. She doesn't understand the concept of like being on call sometimes. And so when I say
Yeah,
like, "Hey, you
I'd
can't
like to
come in,"
get
so
the.
I have to answer how many more minutes this will take.
Yeah, please share these ideas and feedback on forums. So our product team is basically reading the forum, all the posts in there, and they are taking note of all these ideas. As David mentioned in the beginning of the call, just as a reminder, the goal of this call is to focus on the Wheel of Life block, building it, and then for the features and improvement ideas on existing upcoach features, please share everything you got on the forums. That's awesome. Yeah, then if you already put them in the forums, our product team probably already have them in their notes already. Thanks for sharing, by the way. Yeah, so let's go back to the Wheel of Life. So, yeah, like it's
One other question was like if it can be exported as an image. What would you like to do with that image? I mean, currently, because I don't have it integrated in my course or in UpCoach, I ask people to take a
screenshot.
screenshot and then upload the screenshot to the files area inside of UpCoach. But if you already have it inside of the program, why would you like to export them this as an image, John?
Yeah, yeah, like I think the idea is that as a client, I would like to own the data.
Mm.
I mean, like it's on the platform, yes, but that Wheel of Life in time, like having a track record of my Wheel of Life, several versions of it. I would like to have it in my own file system or in my email inbox. So I think,
Yeah, because like I mean, it's often asked like smart documents, download them as a PDF. Would be makes sense in general. And
hmm,
John said like find useful for the client to be able to use and access. Yeah, yeah, this makes sense. I agree.
true, true, like taking your data elsewhere. Yeah. I saw a coach use the Wheel of Life at the start and end of their coaching and use that as a part of case study testimonial for that client. So being able to download, yes, yeah.
So yeah, and any thoughts on how we can easily
David, can you give my screen to the stream right now? I'm
yes,
sharing.
sir.
Yeah, so it's also the notes are visible, everyone. So
But one thing, Jalen asked like when we'll be able to add the Wheel of Life to an UpCoach program.
that's a beautiful question. So the goal is to be done with the Wheel of Life blog at most in 2 weeks. Publish it, polish it, publish it. And so right now we don't have an app marketplace basically, but we can share installation links for those apps. So once the blog is completed, we will share links probably inside the community. I think it's a good place to share installation links. So if you copy and paste that link, you will be able to basically install the block into your organization and start using it immediately. So 2 weeks.
Cool. All right. Countdown is running. Uh,
And what about the reporting? Like I also like to talk about reporting because reporting is one of the most important thing for coaches. Like now your client uh, gave you some data. So how would be the reporting? Like what kind of insights can a coach can take from a wheel of life data, basically? David, for example, for you, like you're using wheel of life with your clients, and what are you doing with the results, or what are you doing after they submit the data?
um, for me, it's not that important to have it on a recurring basis. To me, it's important to see, did they do this? A notification if they do not do this at a certain time. Maybe it could be connected to tasks that, when add the wheel of life to a program, and I configure that, hey, set up a task with a due date of X, once people, enter the course, or that this thing is being added. This will be beneficial for me, and how I'm using it once people have done this helps them to reflect on like what kind of habits they want to integrate into their life, or which areas, or yeah, what do they want to improve in their life. That's like the main benefit.
So basically, so I felt this wheel of life. I'm your client. I felt this wheel of life, and then we are looking at it, and then based on what we talked and discussed, like we decided to go on finances because maybe I'm very low in the finances category, right? So should we be able to mark that category on the wheel of life? So like we chose
As
this
as a
to,
as a reminder to see, like, hey,
yeah,
like,
because we talked, but like, and then we are going to work on that area, or should be a marker, or um,
interesting question.
I'd
Not
love
not
to. Z has something to say. I'd love to see it in the CRM. An easy way this could be done is that once the client finishes the wheel of life, it would save an image into client's drive. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, and then the clients can also download it from the drive if they wish. That's actually,
this kind of solves, kills two birds with one stone.
yeah. So ex- export to drive as an. And what about the CRM? Z, like, is it just viewing the wheel of life chart on the CRM profile page and going through all the past entries, or maybe we can have a, like, so wheel of life chart, basically this chart is a little bit hard to see the progress. It's a single instance, but when there is multiple entries for the same categories, it's a little bit hard to see when they are overlaid on top of each other. So what we can do is, like, basically we can turn this into a line chart where each color is again category, but the x-axis is the date, basically time. So you can see if finance is going higher or lower, or uh, this basically can give a coach an insight to see how the client is doing on each category, basically over time, not on a single instance at a moment. To me, upcoach needs to be a destination portal. Have a local blog to manage, but it somehow passes variables to master dashboard. They can look at. This is Tech Stack Mastery has an interesting take on this. To me, upcoach needs to be a destination portal, have a local blog to manage, but it somehow passes variables to a master dashboard. They can look at all aspects of life they are working on. And this master dashboard is for the client or for the coach, you mean?
I think
If
something we discussed a few times, that the my stuff, we
yeah,
call it,
like a few
working
years
title.
ago we had that. Yeah.
Yeah, my stuff are kind of like everything comes together, and the client can see all their stuff, like a master dashboard, as Ed called it. I think it's, yeah, it's true.
Do you have any plans for opening up API or connected it with Zapier? So yeah, that's an interesting question and a tricky one. So the end goal with these blogs is to have third-party developers building awesome stuff for coaches on UpCoach, right? The way to do this is that we don't host the blogs. The technical, this can go a little bit technical, but hang in there. So each app is going to be each blog and each app that's on the marketplace is they're going to be a separate app hosted by their owners, their developers. So they will have their own APIs and etc. But what we want to do is also we want UpCoach to be the main portal. So yeah, we can have an API extension point, but other than that, I think a better idea would be to use the client data APIs we have and we're going to have in the future. Like for example, if you want to, what we can do is like you can have a custom field on your client which stores the wheel of life data in it. So you can, if you update the custom field on your client via Zapier or any other API, then your wheel of life basically gets updated in there too. So you're still communicating with only UpCoach, but the data gets, gets funneled to all the other areas or all the other applications, basically. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking about too much technical. So let's move on to
Yeah,
the
there's not a nerd out with upcoach call. That's the
yeah.
building blocks call.
I am
Actually,
hope
John mentioned some things. If you wanna, he
in my
said,
opinion, the wheel of life is a starting point. I would follow up questions to determine the reason behind each score and decide which area to focus. This is really good. You know, like deciding which area to focus on. And actually, David, this is what I tried to explain with like, should we be able to set a marker on a specific category that you made a decision about that category?
hmm,
So you can, when you're back to the wheel of life, you can say, "Hey, we focused on or we chose that category." So
session
session
notes.
notes, tasks, habits, and other tools would reflect the decisions. Yeah, this is really. I get so excited about this. The end goal, of course, all this getting together and making sense together, right? So it's not just we have a single block, a wheel of life, all the data is in there, and then you can't link it to somewhere. No, like where we are going is basically, I'm getting too excited when talking about these things, but the end goal is basically the wheel of life block, like creates a task on the task block as a reminder, so your clients can be reminded to feel the wheel of life. And then on your smart dock, you're creating or you're attaching notes based on your wheel of life categories and reflecting on why it got lower or higher in the recent update, and then basically linking agenda wins. Like, hey, you have increased your finances, so it's a win, right? So it's on the agenda linked to the wheel of life,
Hmm,
and then on the client profile screen for coaches, like this. So there is a win, and it's linked to this wheel of life, and then this wheel of life has five other updates in the past, and those other updates are linked to the smart document
I
reflections,
think
and
I think it's going to be very difficult to make this work and still keep the app simple.
yeah, Like exactly,
and make it
exactly.
still keep it configurable for people. So like
Like how configurable you mean?
what you just said, like that everything's like so orchestrated together, but still have give coaches the flexibility to build up
Yeah.
coach the way
Yes.
they want
Yes.
to build.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
if you
Yes.
just
Yes.
like build a managing happiness app and everything works to my liking, how I see this,
Yeah,
fairly easy. But
because yeah, every coach is unique in their own way, you know, delivering the value to their clients. And I agree that definitely we must give them the tools in such a way that they can be
flexible.
tailored to their needs, basically. And I think these, you know, like right now we are talking about Wheel of Life blog, but where this is going is like having discussion on the forum on your latest update on the Wheel of Life, right?
Mm.
And commenting on it or sharing a video. So you just record the video and then share it and attach it to Wheel of Life as a note or something like that. Yeah, that's where we are going basically.
So he said having a place to put webhook link inside the settings for the Wheel of Life app that sends the client data and the Wheel of Life data each time
Yeah.
it's finished. Hmm.
Right now, yeah, webhooks is like I love webhooks. I don't know exactly if coaches can use or even interested in webhooks because Zapier kind of does it in a better way for non-technical people. But yeah, Wheel of Life sending updates to specific, maybe a special Zapier action gets triggered on Wheel of Life updates, so you can do whatever you want on the Zapier on your Zapier workflow or upcoach automation, David. Uh,
Coming.
yeah, having placed with okay, custom fields would work great too. Sorry for no, not sorry about it. Being technical is awesome. Uh, Also, that's my clients prefer to use their phones. They want to click on an app, open the portal, make a note, or see what's new and leave. That's what we all agree about. Yes. So no
We have
question about that.
yeah, it's coming. We have a few big things that we still want to implement and build on our roadmap, but we already made some hires on of developers who can then, once we're at the point where we lean fully into the mobile app experience, it's
Yeah.
coming. These
Yeah.
some more patience.
I think with custom fields, we have great potential for so many things, and it's completely underutilized right now, as of right now in Upcoach. But you know, like we are getting closer and closer each day for some really interesting and exciting things. So yeah, lots of potential.
Cool.
And have we missed anything? Any question?
No, no, I think we're good. Thank you for all your feedback. Other side note, we just added a few more developers to the upcoach team this week, so we're gonna move a lot faster. Really exciting times. This also allows Mert to be freed up to do these fun things with me. Thanks for joining, Bart. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
And please, yeah, go to the learn.upcoach.com and go to the forum, and there's the building block section. Please drop in the ideas that you have for blocks, and we'll engage with you. You'll figure this out. And if yeah, we'll pick one of the block ideas and build it for you. So let's do it. Cool. Awesome. All. Thank you very much for joining us and to nerd out with us. We'll post the recording of this also in the forum, and yeah, appreciate you all.
yeah. See you all. Bye bye.